Welcome to another Sunday WOAY ABC4 Community Forum, where we talk to community leaders and local success stories to discuss important information that affects all of us here in Southern West Virginia. I'm your host, Brandy Lawrence. And today we're joined by another couple of distinguished guests. Erin Jones, who is the Assistant Executive Director of AWAY, formerly known as the Women's Resource Center, and Desi Christian, who is a coordinator for the upcoming Causeacon event, join us this morning. Thanks so much for coming to the forum.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yes, absolutely. I love this event and everything that comes with it. So, and it's for an awesome cause. So it's great to have you guys here today. So just to start out, Erin, for people out there that may not be familiar with AWAY or the Women's Resource Center, what is you all's mission and what do you all do?
So we take care of people who have been through experiences like domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, and stalking. We help with housing. We have a shelter. We have a 24-hour hotline so they can get assistance. We help with legal advocacy, medical advocacy, just about anything you need. And if we can't do it, we know someone who can. So we're able to refer you out where you need to be so that you can get the resources that you need to get through this experience.
Awesome. And as an extension, Causeacon, the event, it is a charity convention. I guess the proceeds go towards the Women's Resource Center. So can you tell us a little bit, Desi, what Causeacon is all about and what people can expect?
Yes. Causeacon is a 3-day pop culture event that happens in Beckley, West Virginia at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. So it's 3 full days of activities, fun, people dress up in costumes, there's contests, tournaments, panels, there's a Nerf battle room where you can bring your own Nerf gun and just have a blast. We do a dog show where the Humane Society brings the adoptable animals in costumes, so you get to check the animals out and maybe even adopt them after the show is over. We have celebrity guests that come. We have over 75 artists and vendors that attend. It's a really fun time and it's open for the entire community to come out and enjoy.
Awesome. Sounds like a really great, fun time for gamers and anime lovers and pop culture lovers. Just, it has something for everybody, it seems like.
Oh, yeah.
And you were talking a little bit before, the show started, and you all mentioned that you have a celebrity special guest this year. So.
Yes, we have 2. We have Britt Barron. She is most commonly known for her role as Tifa Lockhart from the Final Fantasy VII series. It's a brand new game that just came out. It's a remake from an older game. And she's also been in TV shows like Glow on Netflix. And then we have Sean Patrick Flannery, if you're familiar with Boondock Saints. He's one of the brothers from Boondock Saints. He's also been in several other shows and movies. He was in the Saw series. He played Powder, which was a long time ago, but I remember that movie. So they will both be at Causeacon. You can get pictures, autographs with them, and they'll also be hosting a Q&A where you can ask them questions about upcoming projects that they're on.
Oh, sounds like a good time. And will this be throughout the 3-day event, or would this be a specific day that they'll be there?
Their Q&As are both on Friday, but they will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of the event.
Awesome. So whatever day you guys decide to come out, you can rub elbows with some celebrities. So, and how did Causeacon get started?
So that was kind of for my understanding, because I'll be honest, I wasn't there when it got started, but a mom had come up with the idea and kind of passed it along, and somehow it ended up in the hands of AWAY, which used to be the Women's Resource Center, and they started bringing people in like Desi to help create this event and make something special for this area that we didn't have before. So it was really filling a gap, for people that maybe feel like the things that they're interested in aren't always the kind of norm. Maybe I'm not maybe a sports person, but this really does have something for everyone because it encompasses all pop culture. So it doesn't matter if you are a Marvel fan, a Star Wars fan, it doesn't matter, like you said, anime, gaming, it really has something for everyone. And we're not just even talking video games, we're talking tabletop gaming. We have a room for that. So there is literally something for everyone, and it has just grown and grown over the years to include thousands of people coming out from all over the state and really all over the eastern part of the country. We have people coming from Ohio and Virginia and all over. So it's amazing how much this event has grown and how it impacts our community, not just for what we do and raising funds for what we do, but it really provides a safe place for people who think maybe what they are interested in is a little more fringe. They are probably going to find someone who loves what they do, what they love there as well. So we're very excited about it and very proud of what it's become.
Yeah, it sounds like a great time. And Desi, how did you get get coordinated with Causeacon, and what sparked your interest in being a part of this?
So my sister-in-law saw a Facebook post about Women's Resource Center at the time were reaching out, anyone have any experience? I've had experience helping at conventions, not running full ones, but just helping and assisting in different areas. I jumped on it. I met with the heads at the time and just said, I'll run it. I'll run the event. And it just kind of snowballed from there. It's a great community effort. I have tons of family and friends that help with this event. It's a really small knit group of people that put this on together. We couldn't do it without everybody, but it's definitely been a blessing. It's been a lot of fun, and I have fun. I get to host a lot of events during it, so people come to my panels, game shows and things. So it's been really fun doing it, and this is our 6th year?
I think it's 6th year.
Sixth?
Yeah, I think
It's been a long time.
We had to take a little break for COVID.
Yes, we did.
And that is why we're not quite as many years technically under the belt as
Yes.
Bob. as
But
we
yeah,
would
so we're
say
rolling into our
otherwise.
6th year.
But yeah, we're in our 6th year this year. We're
Well,
really
it's-
excited.
It's definitely made, a community impact. And, I see people talking about it ahead of time. And it's something a lot of people are, always excited for. I think it's making conventions more accessible to people here in Southern West Virginia. And it's really cool. As an anime lover myself and game lover, I know that I really want to be there. I'm trying to think of a costume because I would love, I would love to dress up too.
And people get really creative. I've
Yes.
seen stuff from shows that I've either never seen or things that I'm like, oh, no way, you brought that amazing side character out. It's incredible.
It's fun
creative
seeing
people
that.
get. Yes.
For sure. Like people will dress in stuff you've seen, but then you see that one costume like, oh, I know what you are. And they're like, really? It's great.
It's incredible community, and it really does become a community event because you team up and you're like, wait, you're from the same show I'm from, and it's maybe not the most popular show, but we both love it, and you create these connections and these friends, and you become family. It's really incredible to watch.
I know personally there are some shows that I watch that some of my friends and things don't watch, so I feel like that'll be a good way to get out and be able to talk about these interests that you share with other people. So that's really awesome. And I can imagine that this convention takes a minute to plan. So when do you all usually start the process to do this?
I run several events throughout the year, but I start planning as soon as it's over. But then it really starts snowballing right around December when we start taking applications for vendors and guests and things like that. But it's an all-year effort, but it really kicks off December is when the planning starts really going nuts.
And since this is, such a large event, are you all looking for any donations or volunteers to come and help out?
We can always use volunteers. We can always use that second set of hands to help set up, to help run the event. I do registration at the event, so we can always use another set of hands for things like that. And then when it comes to donations, you're always able to donate to us as an organization. And then for other donations that would be specific to Causeacon, I would reach out to Desi on that. Yes.
Awesome. And you mentioned, I believe mentioned sponsors as well. We're still about a month out, so I didn't know if it was a little too late for people to, if anybody's watching out there, if
The
they're
end of
interested.
this month is the deadline, so we do have to have those in by the end of the month because we have some things that we have to get printed, we have to get made, and if you want to
t-shirts.
participate, these awesome t-shirts, and if you want to be on them, you're welcome to sponsor after the event. You just want to be on the shirt because we do have to order them and get them made. And things like that. So, but by the end of this month, we are still accepting sponsorships. We appreciate anyone who sponsors. We have great sponsors that come back every single year and really make this event possible for us because they, one, save us money, they help provide parts of the convention that we wouldn't be able to do otherwise. So it's really fantastic. So we're really excited about it. And anyone who wants to sponsor can reach out and we would happily talk to you and help, do whatever we can to facilitate that.
Awesome. Well, you all heard it. Any businesses or anybody out there who is interested in sponsoring Causeacon, you guys get in touch with them. I think it's causeaconwv@gmail.
Yes.
gmail.com. Get in touch with them and see how you can help out. This is a really cool event, and I think that you all would probably want to be a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
I know that I want to. So, And speaking of which, anybody out there that is interested in, coming, is there a registration fee, any tickets that need to be bought ahead of time, and how much would those cost?
Yes, we have different ticket options available. They're on our website and they're on Ticket Leap. We suggest that you buy in advance. We do cash only at the door. So if you're paying with a card, I would get your ticket beforehand. We have VIP tickets that run $65. We have about 20 of those left. And they include all kinds of perks, including the t-shirt and a bag and a bunch of commemorative items. A regular weekend pass is $40, and then we have individual day passes, 15 for Sunday, 25 for Saturday, and 20 for Friday. They do go up if you buy the day of. So like I said, I would suggest getting them in advance and again, you can get them from our website and from our Ticket Leap and on our Facebook.
Cool. And you mentioned VIP. So what does the VIP experience entail?
A VIP gets a lot of goodies. They get to enter the vendor room early and get to nose around there without a huge crowd because it's a big wave when they come down the stairs to the vendor hall. They get the t-shirt for the year, a bag. This year we've got fun little pins that have our mascot Charity on them. Our theme's kind of magical this year, so she's doing some magic stuff. There's a lot of other extra things. They get drinks, a free drink from the concession stand, glow sticks for a rave.
Poster.
Oh yeah,
and
and
the posters this year are so cool.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, they're really neat. They have the Causeacon castle on them, which is new, and Charity's little dragon friend will be on it as well. So a lot of fun goodies and perks, and honestly, getting in the vendor hall early is a really nice one.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like, that is a definitely VIP experience. And, you get to get in and kind of get your pickings on what it is that you want to get. So who are some of your vendors this year that people can, expect to see?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
A lot of vendors this year. You said over 75 and I'm like,
yeah, no, there's a lot. We have an artist alley, which features artists such as J.R. Earls, who comes from Charleston, West Virginia. He does caricature art. He will do quickie draws of you, and he does a panel as well, where you just say you want to see a squid swimming in the sea or in space or something. He'll draw it real fast, just a little quick draw panel he does. Other vendors, we have some local vendors, Dragon's Den business, which does tabletop gaming as well as family game night. They also have a booth as well. They do a lot of 3D printing and gaming stuff. Michael Yuki, who comes from really far away, and he brings authentic kimonos from Japan that you can buy, and his booth is always so amazing. So there's a lot of things, like it covers artwork, tabletop gaming, anime figures, mystery boxes, paintings, just there's a lot of, and kimonos. So there's a lot of variety with what you can find down in the vendor hall.
That sounds like, it sounds like you're going to have to, got to save your money. Save your money so you can, engage in these things. So I'm sure those kimonos, I'm sure they're pretty great quality and they probably don't go cheap. So, and I think I want one. So we are about a minute or so out before our first break. But before we go, do you mind plugging the contact information so they know where to get tickets?
Absolutely. You can visit www.causeacon.com. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, or X now. And then we have our email, which is causeaconwv@gmail.com. You can find ticket information on all of those platforms. Website's probably the easiest since you can buy tickets directly from the website. And then you can learn other information as well, including schedules, who's coming, what events to expect. And we're rolling out a new app soon for the scheduling events. So.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, you guys stay tuned. I'll be right back here with Aaron and Desi, and we're talking about everything to expect at Causeacon this year. Welcome back to Sunday Community Forum. I'm here with Aaron Jones, who is a director of AWAY, formerly known as the Women's Resource Center, and Desi Christian, who is a coordinator for Causeacon event coming up April 26th.
Yep.
Cool. Remember that. And while we were on break, we were talking about some of the upcoming, all the attractions and events and fun things that you all will have going on at the event. And you mentioned to me the ribbon game, which I'd never heard of, and I'm sure a lot of people out there haven't heard of it. So can you explain to them what that's about?
Yes. So at cons, normally you get a badge when you get your ticket to get in. And so attendees, panelists, and vendors, and anybody really, can print off their own ribbons that you can collect during the event. And you can just have a whole ribbon chain that you attach to your badge. So some people might get one, if you're a panelist, you'll get one that says panelist. If you're the first 100 in the doors of Causeacon, you get a Causeacon 100 badge. There's only 100 of them, or a ribbon that you can get. Some people do secret ones. So you have to go visit Kat Graves, who's at our ribbon booth, to learn how do I get these secret ones. Because I have one this year that's a secret. Sorry, I know I touched that. I have one that's a secret, and you have to figure out how to get that one from me. I won't tell you how to do it. And it's really fun. It's really blossomed from hundreds of people participate, and it's just a really fun activity.
All right, well, all you sleuths out there, it's a little bit of a mystery. And speaking of mysteries, we got a murder mystery as well.
Yes, based off of a popular Japanese video game called Danganronpa, we do a murder mystery panel at Causeacon. It's about 2 hours where you get to meet these animated characters. They're these high schoolers that try to kill each other, and someone ends up getting murdered. So you have to figure out as a whole group who did it, and the winners get a prize at the end if you can figure it out. You can also go to our website and view the characters beforehand and kind of learn a little bit more about them. It's a really fun event on Friday.
Awesome.
Do a little homework, a little
Yes. You might learn a thing or two before you go in
there, so you're prepared. You know what's
gotta do
coming
your
a little bit.
research. You're a detective. You got to investigate.
That's exactly it. You get to be a detective for the day, but with some very beloved characters, and we're really excited about it.
Awesome. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a lot of fun. And then we've got, I mean, it's jam-packed with events. I mean, you've also got bingo.
Yes, Otaku Bingo on Sunday is free for everyone. We have about 60, 70 prizes. We have a coverall prize, and it's just first come, first serve. Once we run out of cards, we run out, and that room is slammed. People sit on the floor. But it's fun. It's great prizes, from T-shirts to Funkos, little collectible figures, ramen sets. There's all kinds of really fun stuff you can win. And it's just something fun that we like to do.
Awesome. Yeah, I know everybody loves a little bit of bingo.
Yeah.
Everyone. Like,
Popular.
across all demographics. Like, some people love to like just staple it to, like older demographics, but honestly, I find myself playing it on my phone. Young kids love it. I mean, everyone loves bingo. And then in addition to bingo, we've got concerts and raves. And the Causeacon Ball.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Plenty of places to dance. So
Yeah, we have several bands that will be performing, a couple of new ones. The Blue Shell Paradox is returning from last year. They had a great time. The OYB and Lanix is going to be performing both Fridays and Saturdays. We have a Galactic Rave on Saturday night with a brand new DJ. We're super excited. And that's a really fun time. You just let your hair down, let loose, and just dance. But if you get a little tired, we do have the Zen Room, which is sponsored by FMRS. So it's a place to just go relax, chill out. Some people take naps, just to kind of power nap and then ready for the rest of the evening. And then we do have a cosplay formal ball, which will be changing this year. We're going to be amping it up to be more formal. It was just a little casual last couple of years, but now we're going to be requiring not necessarily ball gowns, but formal dress wear for whomever you're cosplaying as. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
But if you are Princess Peach, if that's who you come as, you're ready.
Oh, yeah, you're ready to rock.
You got the crown, you got the gloves.
But
the
Mario
dress.
better be wearing some kind of suit.
yeah, gotta get a Mario suit, overall suit, or
At least add a tie.
Yeah,
something.
something.
Snazz it a little bit.
something. Okay, so you guys, you gotta not only come up with your costume, you need a formal version of that costume. So
For the ball.
For the ball.
Oh yeah,
So-
and there's tons
Amazing.
of, if you come as a couple, I mean, Beauty and the Beast, that's a great couple costume. The Labyrinth has great inspiration. Even Harry Potter's ball has good inspiration as well. So it should be a fun time.
Awesome. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Excited.
So all of this is included into the.
Oh yes, once you buy your ticket, everything's included except for food and merchandise and what you buy in the vendor room. All the events are included.
Awesome. And actually, you said the magic word, food. So what type of food can we expect?
Oh, we do have the access to the full concession stand, and then we do have, which we mostly rely on, and we like to make sure that the convention center can also make some money while we're doing this. So we don't have a lot of food trucks, but we do have the coffee.
Hilltop Coffee
will
is
be
gonna
there.
be there,
Yes.
and we're super excited about it because
Yes.
they keep us going.
Oh, in the
during
morning, all the
weekend.
vendors roll in and get themselves a cup before the day starts for sure. But I know the concession stand has pulled pork sandwiches.
have a lot of
A
options.
lot of nice,
Hot
tasty
dogs,
things. And there's
all
snack machines as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. And it's a great thing you got the coffee truck outside, because I mean, not only for you all, but I'm sure that, you know, everybody that wants to go to all 3 days of the event, they're going to need their strength.
You need your
Yes.
little boost sometimes. I know we joke about us needing it, but you really are there all day, and you're
Yes.
going all day, and the rave and the ball are in the evenings. So you want that little extra kick right before you're ready to dance your heart out. And Hilltop Coffee has been awesome to us and taking good care of us and our caffeine needs, and we'll be able to be there for that as well. So we're really excited.
And I know they have a lot of fun drinks and things too, so that will kind of, you know, feed more into the atmosphere and the environment of that you all are creating. So that should be really cool, really
I think
fun.
last year we had a couple themed drinks that were pretty awesome, so I'm hoping that they bring that back. I haven't heard yet, but I think they did. I'm trying to remember what they did last year. They did like a
Too busy to even
green.
stop.
They did like a green Hulk drink.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Stuff.
That's
so they
cool.
did some like cool stuff like that that really ties into what we're doing that weekend. So it was really, really fun, and I'm hoping they do that again this year, which they are really creative. So I'm sure they've got game plan ready to go.
Yeah, I'm sure they're thought of something, so that should be really fun to see as well. And then, we have the auction.
Yes, the charity auction, which was introduced a couple of years ago. It's a little different this year, but it's just another way that we can raise a little bit of extra funds to donate to Away. We have our vendors and artists donating items, and even just, if you're not a vendor or artist, just anyone who wants to donate an item for the auction can. We've already had a few roll in from a few of our artists, a few of our vendors. Even my husband donated something from his personal horror collection. It's about this big. It's like a metal Pennywise cutout. It looks amazing. You light that thing up and it just looks great. We have a couple of autographs coming in. And then we're also going to be auctioning off. We have some banners that'll go behind our guests, Britt and Sean, and we're gonna have them sign those. So you can win this huge, like 2 by 5 foot banner with their face on it and their signature and stuff. So we're gonna auction those off as well.
Oh, awesome. And what day is the auction?
Saturday. Before the costume contest, which is the biggest event that we run. We have to open up both sides of the room to fit everybody in there. It's definitely the biggest event.
Yeah, I'm sure, because I'm sure everybody wants to come, you know, and be dressed up and, you know, put on their best, because you don't get to wear these costumes everywhere. So, and that's another thing. You're giving them an opportunity to, you know, come out and do cosplay. I know some people probably don't want to just go out in their regular everyday life and do it. So you're giving them a great environment for those to, you know, bring out those costumes. So that's really cool.
And they get to show their creativity.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, because you work really hard on these costumes. You know, these are homemade, and at least parts of them, and it's incredible. And last year we added the props, which was
Prop
really
Master was
cool.
brand new. So if you maybe you don't want to wear your costume out on the stage, but you made an amazing prop, we have a whole Prop Master category that we've added, which was funny because one of the entries was in a tournament at the time, so his mom carried the sword out on stage for him. So that was just kind of cute, but she was modeling and like, ooh.
So bring friends, bring
Yes.
someone who can help you
Bring
if
friends.
you're in a panel or something that can participate and help you out, have your back.
Yeah, I'm sure the competition is pretty stiff. I'm sure that's really hard to judge that.
It is. We have some wonderful judges. And we're working on making the process of entering much better and more efficient for this year. We have a couple of hiccups last year, but we're working on that. But you know, anyone's welcome. We have a kids division for 12 and under. They don't even need to make their costumes. You can just wear a store-bought because it's under kids, but you get bonus points if you handmade something. We also have a beginners category and an expert for anyone who's won awards before. Yeah, and then the Prop Master, and then we also do a best in show, so the best overall. We also give out staff picks, so our staff get little ribbons that they can pass out, part of the ribbon game, for any costume that they were like, that's the one I like, and they get a little staff pick.
Well, that's great. There's several opportunities to win, and I'm sure it's a big pool to choose from, so that's really awesome. So a lot of people get to go home with something.
Oh, absolutely. And it's more than just the cosplay contest. There's video game tournaments and tabletop tournaments. There's other contests that go on throughout the day as well. Like we have the Mario Party game show on Sunday. So if you're a Mario Party fan, you get to dress like the characters. We have the costumes. We have a giant playing board, and you physically play the game in real life. And Family Game Night is donating 3D printed trophies. I know the big ones, like this big. We do 2 rounds of it. It's a lot of fun. It's a very silly game. We're going to add some new mini games for that this year.
So it sounds like fun. And I saw last year you all had a Mario Kart tournament. Will there be another one this year?
Yes, there's definitely Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers. I believe there's also Rocket League this year. I'm working with Aaron Chamberlain and his wife Laura. They're from Ohio. They're friends of mine. And they come down to run the game room. So they've been getting the tournaments already. They have a couple of mini tournaments they're going to run as well. So game room is open the entire time of Causeacon, from open till close, including the tabletop room too. So if you just want some time to chill out, just go play some games with some people, they'll be there.
Awesome. And it's, once again, something for everybody, whether you want to play a video game or a tabletop game. It's really awesome. So let's see, going forward, this is such a major event, like jam-packed, and I want to make sure we touched on everything. But actually we're about 90 seconds out from ending the show, which, I mean, sucks for me because I wanted to know more. But before we go out, do you mind plugging the contact information one more time so people can go look up more info and get tickets?
Absolutely. You can visit our website at www.causeacon.com. We have our email, which is causeaconwv@gmail.com, and we have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X. TikTok. TikTok's a big one.
TikTok.
Join the TikTok. We do a lot of funny things, and you might see yourself. If you were in a picture or a video from last year or the previous years, you'll probably see yourself. We're also doing our Causeacon Madness too on Facebook, so check that out. It's not basketball, but it's characters fighting each other. But you can find our ticket information on any of those sources. And if you message the Facebook page, you're messaging me. If you email, you're emailing me. I'm the one who answers all of those things. So don't be afraid to ask questions if you have them.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much, for coming to the forum and giving us all this awesome information. And thank you all for joining us this Sunday. You guys be sure to tune in next Sunday, where we speak to more community leaders and success stories about important information happening here in Southern West Virginia. You guys have a happy Sunday.